What is up, YouTube? It's your boy CoRocket21 back again with our NPDL Draft League Season 19 Week 5 match of our VGC season. Today I'm taking on our boy Nutshaq. He We'll just jump right into our matchup here. Um, he has the Sun team, so he's got Hisui Lilligant, um, Chlorophyll boosted, pretty fast mon. It's got Victory Dance, which is always kind of scary, but not a lot of setup in VGC. Sleep Powder and After Me are mostly what I'm worried about here. Torkoal is his Sunsetter. It's got Eruption, Terrifier type shenanigans for your typical. It's a Torkoal. If you've seen any form of Pokemon ever, it pretty much does the same thing, and all the time it sets Sun. Farigiraf is kind of scary, and you'll see how we're dealing with that in just a minute. But it has an ability that prevents priority moves hitting their side of the field. It is pretty bulky. Hyper Voice is just a good spread, dual stab, normal type move. Uh, and like Psychic Noise, few Psychic type techs, and then Trick Room. Obviously, his team can also go Trick Room mode with Torkoal, Farigiraf. Charizard in the sun hits pretty hard, solar power. Um, you know, it's a Charizard again. His team is pretty straightforward with what it does. It's just if you can stop it. Snorlax was a recent addition to his team. He picked it up after week 4, I believe. So this is the first week it's been eligible to play. Really specially bulky mon, big HP stat, um, thick fat gluttony. So I'm not totally sure if it'll come. We'll see. Venusaur, I fully expect to come. One of the best chlorophyll offense mons in the game, doubling its speed when the sun is up with Torkoal, using Weather Ball with Weather Ball Fire, Grass Poison Stab, usually running like Life Orb, and then potentially even running a Growth or a Sleep Powder again for either boosting itself or putting someone to sleep. And then the rest of his team, Golem, OG, just kind of defensive with Terra, can do some okay things. He brought it, I think, last week. Kind of bulky mon. I could see it maybe coming for Hisuian Arcanine. A little in Persian, gets Fake Out, Knock Off, Parting Shot, pretty fast, bulky with Fur Coat mon. Basculin, good priority, Water Stab, adaptability, 98 speed, so kind of fast. And then Misdreavus, Eviolite Ghost type, has Levitate, um, cool tech, kind of utility, just Ghost type with your Will-O-Wisps, Destiny Bonds, um, type of deal. Not a whole lot of damage output, so we'll see what he brings. Here is the 6 that I'm bringing. Obviously, Sun Team, you bring your Dragon type, and when you have Dragonite and it's just going to eat hits, you run a Soul Vest. I'm running Terra Flying to get Stab Terra Blast. Outrage, his team does not have a great switch into without using a Terra. Um, we've got Multi-Scale, Extreme Speed, Ice Spinner. Um, really just sponge some hits, max attack, max HP. Um, yeah, soak up some hits, do some damage. Dragonite. Alolan Ninetales is my counter to his Sun team, is bringing my own weather. We got Snow Warning. Blizzard is kind of the only offensive move we really need, I think. We got Encore, Snowscape, so that if we lead both of them, I can get Snow back up and override his Sun. Protect, just to stall potential weather turns or see what he wants to do. Scout, Citrus Berry to heal. Fast, bulk again. Hisuian Arcanine is big damage this week. Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, E-Speed, Protect, Safety Goggles so I can't get put to sleep with like a Sleep Powder. Um, Again, pretty straightforward. Terra Ghost is to become immune to fighting type moves from Hisuian Lilligant or resistant to poison type moves from Venusaur. Flash Fire means I can't get hit by fire type moves. Hisuian Sneasel, fast set I've brought pretty much every week. I'm running Terra Dark for immunity to Psychic in case I end up in on Farigiraf. Focus Sash, Close Combat, Gunk Shot, Fake Out, Coaching. Pretty standard set that I've brought pretty much every week. Inteleon, I'm bringing Rain Dance as a second option to remove his weather, try to slow down his team. Ice Beam, Snipe Shot, Protect. I'm running Scope Lens with Snipe Shot. Gives me a 50% chance to crit, which does go through weather. Snipe Shot also can't be redirected. So It's a decent option, I think. And then lastly, we have my big tech is Drafarig here. Eviolite Sap Sipper is really nice. I can't get hit by grass type moves, which includes that Sleep Powder, Terra Ghost, kind of similar rationale as before, or plus for Hyper Voice from Furgraph. And then I'm running Hyper Voice, Trick Room, Ally Switch, and Imprison is my fun tech this week. If I click Imprison, it will prevent his Furgraph from clicking Hyper Voice or Trick Room, and I will outspeed and be able to do that before his turn, so it sort of functions as like a taunt feature for two of his moves. So we'll see how that tech comes into play. Pretty quick team builder. I know he's waiting on me, so I'm going to send over this challenge right now. Try to find my team here. And we will see what we can do here. Okay. Torque, Barig, Venu, Zard, Lax, and Lily. That is about what I expected there. Trying to see, was there anything else that he? Yeah, I mean, no Persian, but that was probably about the six I expected. Delhu U2 on the GLHF, and I think here, um, on turn one, I think I want to lead game one. He's led Furgraph Torkoal a lot, and so I think I'm going to lead um, Arcanine and Girafarig. See if I can't use that tech early. And then in the back, I think I'm going to run Dragonite and Ninetales. We'll save Inteleon for game two potentially, once we kind of have a better idea of what he's trying to do. Again, he's got two grass types, so Inteleon is definitely a little scary. Plus the Snorlax makes it slightly worse. I'm hoping we can. I think we should be able to break Snorlax with what we've got. Um, we'll see if we really need Sneasel in game two. He is Water Torkoal. He is Fairy for Rig, which he's brought pretty much every week. Venu is Fire. Zard is Steel. Snorlax is Ghost. Lily is Ghost. Okay. Sorry again, no match last week. We were on bye for the holiday. Nice. Sweet. This is pretty much exactly what I wanted here. So we are turn one just going to Rock Slide and Imprison. Um, I think this is a really good lead for us. Oh, back to what I was saying. We gave our coaches a bye week for the holiday, and so no match last week. We are currently sitting at 2-2. If you have not seen the other 4 weeks of matches, feel free to go ahead and watch those back. Trying to get better. Trying not to get too distracted by the Thursday night football game in the background. A little fourth wall break here. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see what he does. Look at our two giraffes. Couple cuties. We went double giraffe, double fire type. There's 4 unique types on this field currently. Okay, Rock Slide hits Farig. It is pretty bulky. Oh, and he flinches, but that doesn't really change much. I would assume he went for Trick Room, so I think I just Hyper Voice here. Torkoal gets Earth Power, I think. Is it better to Ally Switch? I think I'm going to Ally Switch and try to scout Torkoal having a ground type move potentially. Yeah. There's the Scorching Sands. Okay, but I think I should outspeed Torkoal now. Um, and I think a Hyper Voice plus Rock Slide should take it out. I think I'm going to protect once. Yeah, there we go. That does 22. Gleam comes out. That doesn't do much. Scorching Sands comes out again. Okay, and this time we're going to Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice won't kill. I don't want to risk a Rock Slide and miss. So I think I Hyper Voice plus Flare Blitz the Torkoal. That's fine. He protects. Gleam comes out. Again, doesn't do a ton. And we just Hyper Voice and Flare Blitz once more. Snorlax comes in. I'm pretty fine with that. Okay, Citrus Snorlax. Um, let's. I'm not Hyper Voice, and I'm going to protect, see what Snorlax wants to do. Draft Rig is putting in pretty good work here. Not really allowing him to do a whole lot besides click Dazzling Gleam with Fergrath. Okay, Psychic Noise comes out, and Curse Lax. Okay, that thing is a problem for sure. We want to Hyper Voice and Flare Blitz that thing ASAP. Okay, there's the body press on Arcanine. I don't think that is the end of the world. Um, Torkoal is still alive, so I think I have to keep Ninetales in the back. And I think I go Dragonite here. And I Hyper Voice again. And I... How much is Hyper Voice doing to Snorlax? 13. I think I Hyper Voice and I... Hyper Voice plus... Do I Outrage here? I think I Hyper Voice, and I think I'm just going to Terrafly Terra Blast into Snorlax here and just kind of guarantee this kill. Pick up a double KO. I don't love that we had to burn that there. Okay. Torkoal is in and cannot switch back out. So I think with Farig here, actually, I think I... What do I switch out here? I think I Hyper Voice. What is the bigger threat here? I think he's going to target into Dragonite. But I think I switch in Ninetales for... No. I think I Hyper Voice here and I switch in Ninetales on the Dragonite slot. I get Snow Warning up. Oh, he gets a crit. That's pretty rough. On the Heat Wave there. Torkoal has already Terra'd. We Hyper Voice and we... Dragonite is AV. So I think I just Terra Blast into the Torkoal. Oh, perfect. Hyper Voice picks up Torkoal. And Terra Blast kills. Sweet. So Farig, I think, is TRHV Gleam Psi Noise. Zard has Heat Wave. Sweet. That's a good game one. Torkoal has Protect Scorching Sands. Sands. He didn't bring Venu. Snorlax was Curse. Zard had Heat Wave. Okay, that was a pretty good game one. I think game two, I'm going to leave Giraffe at home, even though I think it did a lot of work. I think he might leave Farigiraf game two because of um, because he will be anticipating um, kind of exactly that coming. So I think I go Sneasel and Dragonite lead, and I think I still bring. You know what? Do I want to bring? Do I want to lead Ninetales and bring Snow? No, I think I'm gonna lead Sneasel, Dragonite, and still bring Arcanine, Ninetales in the back. Okay, still Torkoal and Lilligant. Yeah, I sort of expected this lead. Here, I think we fake out Lilligant, and I think I'm just gonna click Outrage with Dragonite here and do damage. That's fine. Fake out protects. Okay, Lilligant puts Dragonite to sleep. That's unfortunate. Um, what is he gonna want to do here? A psychic move into Sneasel makes a lot of sense here. Um, so I think, do I pull a double here? Or do I gunk shot? Is he gonna sleep powder again? He might. He could also potentially triple axle. I think I'm gonna try to gunk shot and switch Dragonite out. You know what? What are they? If it's triple axle, then so be it. I think maybe we just try to wake up with Dragonite here. Yeah, okay. There's another sleep powder and a gleam. Another crit. Dragonite tanks that. Um, okay. And now we. That was 2 turns of sleep for Dragonite. I think I tried to Ice Spinner into. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Gunk Shot into Farig and Ice Spinner into Lily. He does pack the triple axle. Okay. Sneasel is still asleep. Gleam comes out. This is definitely not going great. But I think once again I can kind of just Gunk Shot for Rig. Sneasel should wake up this turn. It will outspeed everything. Uh, and let's go with just a Blizzard, I think. Yeah, I should have Gunk Shot Lily. Um, nope, Sneasel gets max sleep turns, which is really rough. Man, this is kind of a problem, honestly. And again, max sleep turns on is pretty tough. Um, okay, I'm gonna go Arcanine. Try to find a way out. Okay. Yeah, we get Flash Fire off. We go Ninetales and we at least get Snow back up. Um, 1 turn of sleep. I think I have to try to protect here, and I Terra Ghost and I Flare Blitz into Lily. Okay, there's the safety goggles. He is Sash. I get take a ton of recoil there. Um, it could very well be Torkoal back in here. So I'm going to try to protect Arcanine, I think. Solar Blade into Arc. Wake up, please. Hit the Lily? Okay. That at least gives me a chance here. Because we Snowscape and we Rock Slide. Um, Heat Wave still kills Ninetales, but Arcanine, oh, and we get burnt. Okay. Well, there's no reason to show off E-Speed. I think we just Rock Slide as our out. Okay, Gleam, Scorching Sands. Lily is a problem. Um, how do I want to play around that? I am ready. And he brought Farig again. I think I'm going to lead Girafarig Arcanine. I think I'm going to go back to my game one team. Okay, and it's Zard and Lily. Lily clicked Solar Blade last time, which is interesting. Um, I need Terra on anything else, or do I just immediately Terra Arcanine? Because Zard could have Scorching Sands. Um, in fact, I think on this, do I go crazy? Do I click my own Trick Room here? Which Zard and Lily in my face? I think I do. Okay, Zard does have the Sands. I get my own Trick Room up. Uh, so I imprison here, and I think I want to go Dragonite. Is that what I want to do? No, I think I'm going to imprison, and I'm going to Rock Slide. I should still outspeed Zard, or underspeed Zard. I just don't think Farig is that threatening into me, so if he wants to keep it on the field, that's fine, especially if I get an imprison off and he can't click Hyper Voice, which I could see this turn, him clicking Hyper Voice to try to pop a Throat Spray. Um, I would assume it's Torkoal in the back. Okay, Psychic Noise comes out into Giraffe. We imprison. We Rock Slide, which kills Zard. Cool. Okay, and we Hyper Voice here, and we just protect Arcanine. Yeah, that hurts. We get a Hyper Voice off. Um, Torkoal went Eruption there. It's kind of interesting. Um, I almost wonder, do I? So Trick Room, so he's gonna double outspeed. I think I Hyper Voice here, and I think I'm actually gonna go hard Dragonite here. Predicting a Scorching Sands. Okay, it's Scorching Sands is the other one, so he predicted a different move. But that is totally fine. Because Trick Room goes down here. He's already Terra'd, so it is an incredibly free Outrage from Dragonite here. He goes into the wrong slot, but that's fine. Because I get some chip on Giraffe. And now my Trick Room is gone. And so I'm pretty free to just Hyper Voice and Outrage again. Cool. Now I pick up the Frig kill. Heat Wave comes out. Torkoal is now stuck on the field. So I go Ninetales to get up my own weather. I Blizzard and I'm stuck into Outrage. But that will kill Torkoal, break the sash on Lily, Sleep Powder comes off. Into Dragonite is fine. I just Blizzard again and I try to E-Speed Wake Up. Oh, and I Wake Up, turn 1. Let's go. That is a 2-1 victory over our boy Nutshaq. I felt really good about how I played game 3 and game 1. Obviously, game 2, let Lily go a little bit crazy. Tried to switch the team up too much. I really want Hisuian Sneasel to work, and it's just not. I think it's 0-5 or something, 0-6 on the season, so kind of tough. But um, our big 3 of Dragonite, Tails, and Arcanine putting in work like they have been all season. So we jump up to 600 on the year. We got 3 more weeks of regular season. Hopefully, try to qualify for the playoffs. But that is for future weeks to worry about. Until then, my name is ColeRocket21, and until we blast off again, I'll catch you next time. See ya.